Alright, we are in the last round, and I'm 2-1 trying to go to the 3-1 bracket to get some credit here. Playing against SkateFlip008, and he's on the play. I lost last round against All in Red, aka Air Jordan. Got him to 1 life, game 1, and he goes back to back, Chalice for 1, Chalice for 2, locking out my whole deck. And game 2, I just need to top deck a land for my landfall guys and don't get there, so tis the Burks. See how it goes. And let's see if he decides to mulligan or not. I think this is an okay hand. Double Goblin Guide's always good. I just need a white. The Ghost Quarter's not optimal, but we'll work with it. Not sure what he's playing though. Ooh, sort of combo. Serum Visions. Preordain's sister. Right? Let's go with Goblin Guide. Rawr. Gonna be attacking in for 2. Revealing Serum Visions. Well, now that he knows the jig is up, he can stack his deck with lands and get free cards. So good. Am I 2-1? Yes. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Actually, I don't even want to say that. I don't even like. I don't like really talking while I play. It's just I lose. Oh wow, black red. Interesting. Inquisition's me. Sure. That's fine. Seize my hand. I'm guessing he takes either the Goblin Guide or the Zector Shrine. But we'll see. We will see. Okay, yeah, he takes the Goblin Guide. Visions. If he's smart, he might stack a land on top after he draws his card. Scry 2, make a little land happen. Yeah. Pretty good. Still curious to what he's playing. Maybe some sort of combo deck. Yeah, you can go to combat, and you could end Lightning Bolt. Let's just attack him for 2. See what he's going to reveal for us. He didn't put a land on top. Interestingly enough. So he's going to have a Peer Through Depths in his hand. And I'm going to just have a Zector Shrine. Let's see. Okay, well, while he's deciding whether he wants to untap his lands and start his turn, I could talk about how I think this deck is positioned. Honestly, I think it's fairly well positioned in this current format, but it's not saying too much because there's a lot of budget decks and a lot of people aren't playing Tarmogoyf and Dark Confidant and Jace the Mind Sculptor and stuff just because of budget restraints, but I still think it's really good against control. I mean, and I think if I had to play against any decks like Scape Shift, I think it would be fairly easy to win those matchups because the deck is just that fast. And it has a kind of I think it has like a built-in resilience to Wrath, just because you have like the Zector Shrines and you have guys that like Hellspark Elemental, And then step links and GOP are just so quick anyways that it doesn't really matter. And Goblin Guide exactly as well. But I mean, still needs tunings. Definitely very raw. Not I haven't built the most efficient list, um, but I think it's a good deck. I don't think it's um, not viable for this format, even though it's kind of using a lot of the newer cards from 2 formats ago. But so is Dark Depths, and I haven't really seen any Dark Depths either. And I don't know if that's because it's not good or I think I'll just go with the Zector Shrine. It's kind of my only play. If he counters it, he counters it, right? Oh, okay. Well, looks like I'll have 2/7/1s someday. We'll see. You guys should be peer through depthing right now. But, I mean, like I said, I think it's just such a fast deck, and I remember playing it over Zoo just because of that. And it would just... Zoo just could not keep up with the quickness and how big step links and GOP would get. Even though some Zoo lists ran step links, and obviously they had Nakatl, etc. So let's see what he peers through. Depths for... Don't exactly know what he's playing. Peer through depths is such a good card, though. So he's going 5 deep. He has red in his deck. I'm not sure if it's for lightning bolt or what. A lot of people have been kind of messaging me curiously about my deck. It's not a rogue deck. I mean, I didn't just think of this deck on my own. I'm not playing it because I don't have any other cards. I mean, I just like Zectar Shrine actually is a good card, and this deck did exist and it did do well in the highest level tournaments. So it's definitely not just a rogue gimmick deck. It's actually a solid deck that has the potential to do well. If you draw lands, obviously, but I haven't been drawing lands at crucial points in my game last round and this game. Missing lands, but it doesn't look... Oh, tendrils. Puts a tendrils in his hand, as you can see. Okay. So he's a Tendrils of Agony deck. Okay. Wonder what else is in this deck. Oh, yay! An Arid Mesa, finally! The question is, do I go for the 14 damage? This is... I think I'm just gonna go for it. Because I have Bolt too, so... Paying 2 life. Trigger. Photo red. See what he does here. I don't think he knows. Maybe he didn't know. Let's go get ourselves another mountain. Trigger. Let's make some guys. He gives me a sad face. I wouldn't want to see 214 or 14 damage coming at myself either. Okay. And that was game one.